All right, let's start off with a little word. You could all use some word in a book of Ezekiel, Hosea, Joel. Book of Joel. Take the book of Joel, chapter 2. Book of Joel, chapter 2. And we'll start off there. Blow a trumpet in Zion and sound the alarm on the holy mountain. Let all the inhabitants of the land tremble, for the day of the Lord, it is coming. Yes, it is. Surely it is near. Yes, it is. A day of darkness and gloom, a day of clouds and thick darkness. As the dawn is spreading over the mountains, so there is a great and mighty people. There has never been anything like it, nor will there be again after it. To the years of many generations, a fire consumed before them, and behind them a flame burns. The land is like the Garden of Eden before them, but a desolate wilderness behind them. And nothing at all escapes them. Their appearance is like the appearance of horses, and like war horses, so they run. With the noise as of chariots, they leap on tops of the mountains, like the crackling of flame and fire consuming the stubble on a wet. Like the mighty people arranged for battle. I don't know, is this people? Before them, the people are ambushed. All faces turn pale. They run like mighty men. They climb on the walls like soldiers, and they each march in line, nor do they deviate from their path. They do not crowd each other. The march, everyone in his path. When they burst through the defense, they do not break ranks. They rush on the city. They run on the wall. They climb into the houses. They enter through the window like a thief. I'm still wondering, what are they? Before them, the earth trembles, or the earth quakes. The heavens trembles. The sun and the moon grow dark, and the stars lose their brightness. And the Lord utters his voice before his army. Surely his camp is very great. For strong is he who carries out the Lord's word. You know, there's a whole song made after this. They rush on the city, they ran on the wall. Great is the army that carries on God's word. That's where this is coming from. It's coming from Joel chapter 2. Okay. The day of the Lord is indeed great and very awesome, and who can endure it? Yet even now, declares the Lord, return to me with all your heart, and with fasting and weeping and mourning. Ugh. Fasting and weeping and mourning. Lord, teach us how to fast and weep and mourn. And render your heart and do not. And render your heart and not your garments. And render your heart and not your garments. Okay. Now return to the Lord your God, for he is gracious and compassionate, slow to anger, abounding in loving kindness, and relenting of evil. Who knows whether he will not turn and relent and leave a blessing behind him, even a grain offering and a libation. For the Lord your God, blow a trumpet in Zion, concentrate and fast, proclaim a solemn assembly, gather the people, sanctify the congregation, assemble the elders, gather the children and the nursing infants, let the bridegroom come out of his room, and the bride out of her bridal chamber, which means Jesus and the people. The people are the church, which is the bride. Jesus is the bridegroom, is the groom. Let the priests, the Lord's ministers, weep between the porch and the altar. And let them say, spare the people, O Lord, and do not make thine inheritance a reproach, a byword among the nations. Why should they among the people say, where is their God? Why should they say, where is their God? Then the Lord will be zealous for his land, and he will have pity on his people, and the Lord will answer and say to his people, behold, I am going to send you grain, new wine, and oil, and you will be satisfied in full with them. And I will never again make you a reproach among the nations. But I will remove the northern army far from you. And I will drive it into a parched and desolate land. And its vanguards into the eastern sea, and its rearguard into the western sea, and its stench will rise, and its foul smell will come up, for it has done great things. Do not fear, O land, rejoice and be glad. For the Lord has done great things, and do not fear, beast of the field, for the pasture of the wilderness have turned green. For the tree has borne its fruit. The fig tree and the vine have yielded in full. So rejoice, O Zion. So rejoice, O sons of Zion, and be glad in the Lord your God. For he has given you the early rain for your vindication, and he has poured down for you the rain, the early and latter rain, as before. All right, I'm gonna stop right there. And now I stopped at 23. It goes all the way to 32. So it's a lot more reading to Joel, the book of Joel. But if you guys wanted me to continue, let me know, and I'll keep reading. But this was Joel, Joel chapter 2, second Joel. No, this Joel. Yeah, it was Joel chapter 2 that I was reading out of. You guys want me to continue reading? Let me know. Doesn't seem to be too many people here, so I'm just going to stop right there and, give it a little rest. Great is the army. That's where it comes from, that song. It comes from Joel chapter 2. Yeah. Verse 9. They rush on the city, they ran on the wall. Great is the army that carries on God's word. What I don't understand about this is what God is describing. Because the scriptures are reading about in the garden, and desolate in the wilderness, and like the appearance of horses. It says their appearance is like the appearance of horses. And like war horses, they run. And it's talking about how they run and leap over mountains and rooftops. And then it says they come in through the window, they come in through the door. And it's like, it says they run on the wall. This is not a human. Or is it? Like, is it a... I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what this is. Like the appearance of horses. Their appearance is like the appearance of horses. And like war horses, they run with the noise as of chariots. They leap on tops of the mountains. Maybe somebody can clear this up for me. Like the crackling of flames of fire consuming the stubble. Like a mighty people arranged for battle. It's saying like a mighty people arranged for battle. So I don't know what this is. I'm imagining it's, people, but their appearance is like the appearance of horses. So it might be people that just who have the anointing and they're just able to do these extraordinary things. Before them, the people are in ambush. So it's not people. Because it's saying before them, the people are in, I don't know. God is going to have to, I'm going to have to fast and pray or something. And the Lord is going to have to, give me the truth because I don't know what it is. But I'd like to know. Because it's saying it's going to happen on the day of the Lord. Great is the army. Okay, we don't know what we be singing, do we? We don't know. We just be carries on God's word. We don't know. And then when something just comes out of the sky and just like, what in the, like, what is that? Like, what is it? And it's like, this is what you were singing about. Well, something just comes out of the crack of the earth. And it's like, oh yeah, this is in Joel chapter 2, verse, yeah, this is what you were singing about. Have fun. You're like, wait, I wasn't singing. Yes, you were. It's in the scripture. Yes, you were. You were singing about this. That was you. That was you, wasn't it? That was you. The Lord honor his word. Yeah, you were singing about this. But you forgot the whole part where it says the people are ambushed. You forgot about that. You just kind of smeared over there. The people are ambushed. And you're like, is this all the people? Is this people from, I don't know, South or something? I don't know. Like, what is like, is this all, like, I don't know what this is. Is this all people that are, like, I don't know. That's why you study the Bible, because you don't know. Like, I have no idea what you're talking about here, Lord. So I need some clarity. And whenever you say, Lord, I don't know what you're talking about. I need help with this. You want me to know what this is, Father. I want to know what this is, Father. So a little clarity over here, a little clarity, and you'll have it. And that's how God works. You go, hey, Lord, ah, want to know, am I part of this running army or where am I at? I don't know. Where am I? Where am I? Am I getting ambushed? I don't know where I'm at because I'm trying to, run on the city, run on the wall. That's fine with me. Just not trying to get ran over. So if I'm in there doing a little running on some rooftops and coming through windows, all right. Let's go ahead and do that. But the other part, if I'm on the opposite side of that fence, help me help you. Lord, help me help you, because we got to run over some folk. That's they should have. I don't know. I don't know, but I don't want to be on, because we be into stuff we shouldn't be. We be watching shows we shouldn't. I know I do. I'll be like, this is, Lord don't want me indulging. I don't chase women no more. Boy, I used to chase some women. Woo! I used to love me some females. I still do. I just don't chase them. I used to go to the club. Okay. And the Lord was like, come out from among them. He made it very clear, too. He's like, come out of there. I remember my last day going to the club. I remember where it was. And I remember the Lord speaking to me very clearly, telling me to get out of there. The Lord made it very plain, come out from among these people. I wanted to be in there with the shorties. I want to, hit my little, He was like, no. Be in the world, but not of the world. Jesus talked about how he was, in the world, but he was not of the world. He was like, and the disciples that were given to him, he was like, I lost none of them except for the son of perdition, which was in the scriptures. He is like, they're in this world, but they are not of this world. And the scriptures tell you that if any man be in Christ, he is a what? He's a new creation. And he was saying how people are going to hate you because you're not of this world. You don't do what they do. So I am not of this world. I don't do what the world does. I don't partake in their insane or insanity. Yet I'm in the world. I see beautiful women. I like me some women. Some of these shorties be looking good. I'd be like, I used to, woo. But now I look like this, so I don't even try. But you got, boy, you're like, God is like, don't go back to your old ways. Don't crucify God afresh. The scripture says, don't turn back into what God freed you from. That's what the scriptures say. Don't go back into, like, God freed you from that. Don't go back into it. The scriptures read, who the Lord set free is free indeed. So God freed you from it, so don't go back to it. It's like, you don't want me to go back to it, but you separated me. Okay, I get that. Because you have mercy on me, and I love some mercy. Have mercy, Father. Thank you. But now, I still have the desire to, I still like females. What I'm supposed to do? Just sit here waking up like, dang, I wish I had a shorty. And just nah, you can't have no shorty. And that's what it is. You want a shorty, you can't have God didn't say you can't have a shorty, but if God separated you, it's for your own good. You just right now you shorty list. No shorty for you. It's like, I can't I can't have a shorty. Look, God said, I ain't never told you couldn't have a shorty. I never said that. I never said you couldn't have a shorty. I separated you. Oh, Jesus. I separated you, but I never said you couldn't have a shorty. Never said that. I never said you couldn't have a shorty. But God will separate you. He'll change your desires. So be careful. Sometimes you pray for something, you don't know the entirety of it. Be careful what you say to the Lord. Be careful what you say out loud. Everybody heard you. And I mean everybody. Don't on the radio. Come on. Tone on the radio. Tone on the radio. Check one. Get down. Get down. It was me, D, the MPB, the blunts and grouping. Get down. Said she's heard story, she's heard tables, now the fish is on the right, hitting the turntable. The young reporter got a deep the door, fire rock on the light like I never did before. That's some old rap, y'all never heard of that? Me and Superman had a fight. I hit him in the head with some kryptonite. She said, "Dang, fine guy, I'm in love with you." Get down. Get down. You are now rocking with Tone, T-O-N-E, and FM 109 in the mix. Get down. sucker, a drone G fucker. I keep a microphone inside my locker, man. Get down. Little Kim. Little Kim. 1, 2, 3. And a B double O P. That mom deep beat was so sick. Hold on, you gotta come on a little, you gotta come on different than that. You gotta come on like this. There it is. 1, 2, 3, 3 to 2, 1. My name Larry Larry, and I like to have fun. I do it in the plays with the highs and the bass. My bad, man. But yeah. Okay. My other speaker isn't working. What is going on here? Drop down with it. Get around with it. Get down with it. Don't be on it. I get the steam on it. Put the beat on it. Put the beat on it. Beat the beat on it. Drop. What up, everybody? Just playing some music. Just one Cadillac. Just jamming out. I really like that jam. Let's play something else. Let's play something else. Throw some D's, homie. Love for No Reason. That's what that beat's called. That beat's hot. I might make this into something. Ooh, my asthma. Gotta. Some dumb woman was I. Lauryn Hill. Gotta love Lauryn Hill. Ain't it? Well, I wish I had some money. I could really do something with some of these beats. Somebody loves me. Well, that's hard. That's hard. My bass is basing. That means hard. That means hard. Yeah, that means hard. What's this? Let's see what I did with this. See, I got a gain, spreader, exciter, limiter, and a channel. I could have probably done more with it. I could have done more with it. I gotta start putting them out to see if people like them. You know who are white like this? Probably the Ravers. Ravers was like this. They're like older white people and Asians. Asians was like this. They can do that one dance they do. Asians got that one dance. They got that one. I don't know how you do it. Asians would love it. Yeah, I'm gonna post this so some Asians can get some of this. might let the Asians get a part of that because they love to put their little. They got this one dance that they do. I don't know what it's called, but you know what? They be in unison. Like I can't do it, whatever dance it is. They be doing it though. The Asians, boy, when they put their little something on it, they do it to like all music, house and all that. I'm like, Asians, what is this move that you're? We'll start off with a bass though. We'll let the bass. Just gonna see if we can pick some of these funky wonky basses because there's a whole bunch of them, and you don't want to do that when you're, you know, you can do it like a. Because this is a thumb bass. But it would have to be. So I don't know what that is. It's had a. For one, the tempo is like 130. Something like that. I'm gonna just listen to it. One of you had to be more than 4 bars, but I'm sorry. Let's see how this translates. I still like that because it's jazzy. I've never done this before. I never tried this type of music before. It's difficult. Something like that. All right, it's a little difficult. I know the direction I'm going, but it's hard to do it with this. I'm not a jazz musician, so I don't know. Ooh. Ooh. I'm definitely keeping this. Waiting on my money, waiting on my honey. Thus saith the Lord thy God, if any man be in Christ, he's a new creation. Hallelujah. Bass is winging. Almost. Not my genre, so. I tried something different, didn't work. But that's what I'm here for. I need. Oh, this isn't gonna work. All right. It's the bass isn't gonna work for me. I need to have you next to me. Always one. Can't sing Luther anymore because found out he was singing to a man. Weird. And that works. Oh, you missed my note. You missed my note, bro. You're missing my note. Oh, you're missing this note. You're going. You're not hitting my. Okay, I'll extend you. Damn. You're sliding into it. I need that. All right. Maybe if I shorten it, and it'll go boom, boom, boom. Still won't do it. But if I do this, there it is. You hear the difference? You hear the difference? Now let's listen to it with the beat. That's hard. Now my problem is I don't know what chords go over that. That's why I'm trying to stuff something in there because that minor note. potato yesterday. So you know I'm not a Neanderthal. Eating a potato raw or in front of y'all. I gotta find something to do with it. I like it. Now I gotta put something smooth on it because it's, what do I? Maybe a little weed? Bottom. I don't know. A potato. A freaking potato, man. My Denzel Washington. I don't know what to do with this beat. It's because I'm hungry. It's hard to make music when you're hungry because you gotta think. Really gotta think your way through it. Boom, boom. Um, yeah. All right, piano, keyboard, synthesizers. Rhythm, the rhythm. Pad in the lead. I don't know. I don't think I'm gonna do a pad. Maybe a little lead action. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm going to make this into about, I don't know, so many seconds. We'll do a little production here. And then I'm going to post it on TikTok and see who likes it. But I'm going to post it Let's see something. I'll post it like that. Yeah. So I'm gonna call it posted. Post it like that. And then I'm going to send it to no, I'm gonna send it to Songs to Music, Songs to Media. Do I want to put it in media? Yeah, I think I gotta put it in media. I know. Songs to Music. Post it like that. Artist. My artist name. Composer. I know this girl. 90s rap music. Miss it. Share it. Share it. I'm just gonna post a little snippet. Just gonna give it a little. See if people like it. People like that's dope. Then I'll produce it. And that's that. Then I go and I open up my. I don't know how to turn the screen around to show you guys what I'm doing. I'm not that advanced. But I will say this. Once I get a few coins going on again, I'm going to buy a new computer. I already know what I'm going to buy, too. Well, I'm buying another one. I got one right here. And right here. A couple of them back there. But this one's not getting any more updates. I need them updates. Let's see. A new project. You know what? Screw this. Let me go to iMovie. I like these Macs though. I'm not gonna front. I don't even use this one. I can do all kind of stuff on it. I forgot the password to it. 2013. I forgot the dang password. Still has music on it and all that stuff. I just don't use it. They don't make the one I'm working on anymore. They don't make it. So there's that. Let's go to iMovie. New video. I forgot how to do this stuff. Too busy working on washing machines. I done spent a bunch of money on washing machines. Food and tools. That's where my money goes to. Food and tools. I done bought a bunch of stuff. I got all kind of new tools. I need some more money. I got to sell some more washing machines. It's like, come on and buy a washing machine. But yeah, this internet stuff doesn't pay me. I get a check once a year from the internet. Once a year. hanging out with you guys. I do it because I like hanging out with you guys. That's it. I do not get money from this like that. I don't get a monthly check or no, I don't. I just come on and hang out with you guys. Like, let me hang out with the people stopping by and saying hello. Oh, what is this? Oh, what are you doing? Just give me the... Yeah, I need a new computer. This is way too slow. Just... This is done. What's that all about? No idea. No idea. All right. Screen recording? No. System preference? Yeah, I want to go to iMovie, you guys. And let me ask Siri. Yes, I never use this system.
Hi, I'm Siri. Choose the voice you'd like me to use.
You already have the voice I want to use, Siri. Voice feedback.
Hi, I'm Siri. Choose the voice you'd like me to use.
Hi, I'm Siri. Choose the voice you'd like me to use.
You almost sound like a black woman.
Hi, I'm Siri. Choose the voice you'd like me to use.
Hi, I'm Siri. Choose the voice you'd like me to use.
Almost.
Hi, I'm Siri. Choose the voice you'd like me to use.
That's a black man. I'm taking that one. All right, brother. I'm going to take that one, brother. Hold Command Space. Keyboard. I don't even have that keyboard. Forget it. Just, you know what, Siri, just... Open iMovie.
One sec.
Sure thing.
Still working.
You do that.
I couldn't open iMovie. My apologies.
Huh. Why not? Why couldn't you open iMovie, Siri? Huh. What is the deal? Huh. Okay. Well, didn't expect that. Let's try this another way then. Oh. Can I go into QuickTime? I could probably, let me go in my QuickTime. Let me see if Siri will open QuickTime. Open QuickTime.
I'm afraid I couldn't find anything about that.
Squeeze me? QuickTime Player right there. Open QuickTime Player. dweeb.
Close Skype for Business.
To close an app, press Command Q on your keyboard. If that doesn't work, open the Apple menu and choose Force Quit.
Open iMovie.
There it is. Like, what in the flying flue coffin are you talking about? Couldn't find iMovie. You better find iMovie. If I go upside your head one time. Huh. Like a black man from the 70s. Huh. Hit you with the beat, bop, boop, bop, boop, bop, boop, bop, bam. Listen to this one, okay? Oh, and there goes a copyright strike on myself. Every time I play something I've copywritten, then okay. Okay, QuickTime. Okay. No, not QuickTime. iMovie. All right, iMovie, let's go. Let's get it. Let's do some work. Let's do busynessy. Let's do busynessy. Open my music. It's too easy to hurt someone. All right, okay, we're making progress. I need to erase a bunch of this stuff and switch going on. I'm probably too full. A frozen love. I can't even sing my own song anymore. Leave the trail. Life and breather. Change the season. Falling hills. All right, let me import some music. Media. She can't help it. I don't have any media. All right, let me do the audio. Sound, music, okay. What did I name that song? Post it, right? Let's post it. Show on earth. Yeah. You know what? I can go on TikTok, hit her with a flip flop. Hold on a second, guys. I can go on TikTok, hit her with a flip flop. Flip flop. All right, let me go to my home page. Bitty body bip bop bop boba bip beep. Boba baba boba bip baba post. Bing boba bip bo baba boba wimp bo wah 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 wah. All right. Maybe I can't. Okay, let me go to upload. Let me go to upload. Upload. Sir, can you upload? I had a dream that you were at lost the film. Format, size, duration. Ice cream. Tell me what it. Okay, I haven't made the movie yet. I love to wash your hair, paint your toenails, pretty colors. I love it all your stories, cry when you read poetry. It's beautiful, so beautiful. Laughter in water made it paradise. Turn into a violet blue, the color of your eyes. My love you too. My love. I found a shelter when the rain comes down. Everything is beautiful, and I found a way to make the sun come out. Post it like that. I found a shelter when the rain comes down. Hot up on the everything is beautiful. I found a way to make the sun come out. Ooh, yeah. Pretending that you're beautiful and lying blue and drops of gold in my head. I am loving you. Damn. I am loving you. It's a song I made for Natalie. I gotta make another one for Natalie. I wonder how Natalie's doing. She booked it on us. She's like, I don't want to talk to you no more, Daddy. You ain't. It's a song I made for Mercy. What how Mercy's doing? She was a little distraught last time I talked to her. I made this beat. Ain't that cold? She didn't even like it. What else? She didn't even like it. I was like, how do you not like that, Mercy? You know. It's like, Mercy, you don't like that? Well, not everybody likes, you know. Everybody likes what you like. I like what you like. You like what I like. You know what I'm saying? And we were made for each other. Everybody likes what you like. You just gotta come to that understanding. Everything about me. Hey. It's like, Merce, this is the. Matter of fact, I'm about to post it. Let me see who likes it. I gotta put it out there. Somebody don't like something you did, you created. Put it out there. See who likes it. Somebody might like it. You don't know who's gonna like it. Yeah, post it. Post it anyway. What does that remind you of? Like a walk in the park or something? A car? What does that remind you of? Like an AI picture of like a cool. Let me see. Let me see if I can pull up an AI picture of a walk in the park. Let's see what's on there. Let's see what's on the internet. AI generated images. Nah, I wanted like a cartoon. Oh, that's cool. Not that old. Not that old. Evil, destruction, tax deduction, price inflation, rocks to nation, and oh no, oh no, never that. Never a man and another man. Never that. Never. Absolutely not. Oh, this is it. This is it. Can I have this? Let me have this, internet. Oh, that's it right there. Oh, this is it. This is it. This is it. Let me save this. See if I can save it. Save image as. Oh, this was it right here. Black couple. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Boom. I gotta do all this work just to get this. This is it. Oh, this is it. Oh, Holly Banks photos. This is it. Let me see if I can. How does this work? No, I don't want to use this. All right, let me go to my Finder. I haven't done this much work in a minute just to post. I usually just post. But this is good practice. No. I wonder how Natalie's doing. Oh, Nat, I think about it every now and then. Oh, Nat took off. She was like, I'm out of here. You got, I see spirits. Yeah, that's what chased her away. She was like, when I look at you, I see spirits all over the place. I'm having bad dreams. She's like, I'm waking up out of my sleep. I'm getting attacked by demons. I'm like, we need to pray over you. She's like, Tony, you got demons coming up. I'm like, what? Pray for me, good woman. Yeah, Nat was telling me some wild stuff. Like you got demons coming on. She's like, they've been attacking me. She told me one night a demon attacked her and grabbed her arm in a dream, and when she woke up, her wrist necklace was broken and her wrist hurt. I was like, what? I was like, oh no. I was like, mighty name of Jesus, we can't. Woo, we can't have that, Natalie. thought I saved the damn thing. This is it. It's like, what? You get an attack like that? We gotta, by thunder, by fire, hallelujah. Gotta pray, we gotta pray, because these demons don't play with nobody. By thunder, by fire, by the holy light. Shine light upon it, Lord. Burn it, Lord. Burn it all. Hallelujah. Then she took off. That was it. She's like, I gotta go. She didn't even warn me. She just left. No one bites the dust. What are you gonna do? They come and they go, don't they? They come and they go, man. What are you gonna do? Oh, you saved it as a folder? Oh. Search any image with Google. I don't want to search an image. I want this one. I want this image. This is, it's so good too. All right, move the trash. I'm done. But dang, this was the perfect image. Oh, so good. This is it. It's supposed to be saved. If you're a black girl, yeah, it's. Yeah, it's not saving as a picture. That's a shame. It's really good. I could have really used these images, but they're cock blocking them. This is it. What's this? Yo, Tone, make something. I didn't think anybody was here. Make something. I did make something. Let's see, what did I do? But I will make something while you're here and do all this other stuff later. All right, I make something, but I'll make something else. I've been making stuff for about. I made this. You like it? Pretty chill, isn't it? I'll make something else here in just a second. know what to do. This is it. All right, let's make something else. So I have two people who said, Tone, make some music. And I said, okay. Crying morning. Yeah. Girlfriends. Time to have sex. No, you can't sing that song. Y'all don't know that song. I have to realize that I'm so much older than you guys. I am so much older than you guys. It's been a while since I was here. 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 Oh, oh, you like that sound? That was pretty cool. It's been a while since I was here. It's been a while since I was here. Sounds like a church song. It's been a while since I was here. It's been a while since I was here. Oh, it's been a while since I was here. It's been a while since I was here. Oh, Lord, it's been a while since I was here. It's been a while since I was here. Oh, but been a while since I was here. Yeah, the church song. But I be bop 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 bobbity bang bo bip don't bang bo bang go. Been a while since oh little beep bop bobbity boom. All right, let's see what else I can make. Boom, 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 I never worked with this bass before. There's a mic. There it is. Okay. No, it's. Woo! Sorry to remember. Okay. See if I can remember this. Oh. It's not gonna. Let's see. No, it's not gonna. It's no, It's gonna be hard to record. I might drop it. See what happens. It didn't work, did it? What's up? What's going on? What's happening? How your mama doing? How your mama and them? Everybody good? Everybody eating good? Everybody good? Everybody all right? Yeah. Everybody good. Everybody mama good? That's what's up. Love that. Love to hear that. Everybody good. Everybody mama good. Folk doing good. Yeah. Kicking and screaming. Worshiping the Lord. Abiding by the law. Glory. Everybody having a bang old time. Where you located? I'm in Ohio. Ohio. Where are you located? San Francisco? Are you in California? Do you play in the church? No. I don't even go to church. But I believe in the Lord Jesus Christ. No, I don't play in the church. I should though. I don't know how to play an instrument like that. Almost got it. This bass is a little wonky. Bass throws me off a little bit. You like this one? All right. I was gonna forego. Well, people like it. I do like that. I like that strong. More though? Do more? Hurry up? Is that a get right on it? You know I'm making this up as I go. You know that, right? Yeah, I gotta make it up, guys. I gotta, try to find out what goes with it. And is it satisfactory? Oh yeah, no, I'm just kidding. Gotta find out what works, what doesn't. Because you can get something whack and it's that just stuff. This is smooth and gentle, but it's not gonna. Okay, so let me go back to the key of the song, which is boom, 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 boom. So it's which is an A. So I can use probably A minor. All right. Let's just listen to it. Something like that, maybe? No, you don't know. Let's ask your mom. Let's ask your mom. See, I bet your mom loved music like this. You think, oh, it's just wonderful. You know, moms are. They're like, oh, it's beautiful. All moms are Italian. Oh, it's lovely. It's beautiful. It's lovely. Give me some Chardonnay. Pass the Chardonnay, honey. Did you just super chat me? You're Dominican. I don't have a Dominican accent. I don't know. I don't do Dominican. I don't know. Dominicano. Beautiful, lovely. Now see, let me get you straight right here. This is the bass. This is the bass. It sounds like a lead, doesn't it? It's the bass. But if you listen closely, the bass is under it. It actually has two tonalities. One sounds like a lead, and the other one is the bass up under it. You just can't hear it too well. Yeah, it's the bass. The bass is, this is why I was kind of struggling with this, because the bass is a delayed bass. It comes in after it. It comes in like it's like when it hits, then it comes right up under it. And it's a little, yeah. It's a little hard to catch, but you can. Hard to hear it. Let me turn it up a little bit more. Let me turn the speaker around too. I know it's hard to hear. I'm sorry, guys. I had to give my rig back. That was gonna have the music go directly in. I had to give it back because this computer's too slow. It couldn't keep up with it. So sorry, guys. I need money. Yeah. But that is the bass right there. What's cool about it is you can add another bass to it, but what's bad about that is you'll start peaking. You'll go into the red. So then when it comes out on your speakers in your car, it'll sound real muddy. It'll be overbearing. What time is it? Good singing song. Now what I can do is say, screw this bass, because it's a tube bass. I go, you know what? I don't even want this bass. I like how you make them on the spot. Well, thank you. Yeah, that's the whole project is, making music. And a lot of people do this, but they go into all the techniques and stuff. I don't even do that. I don't, because most people don't care. People they're here for a few minutes, they're gone. It's just like, why explain all this? I'm not doing that. So all right, I changed the bass. This is a regular vibe bass. But I'm not going to keep it because it doesn't have the hit. And I know what you want. You want something to go boom, boom, boom. The boom, boom, boom. And then you want a separate to be bow, 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 which is the lead. So let me see if I can get you what you want. Maybe an E bass. Almost. Maybe a sub E bass. Yeah, sub E bass. There it is. Except now I have to change it because it goes boom, 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 boom. Then I want it to do it again. Boom, boom, boom. Then I want to drop down and go boom, boom, boom. Yes, exactly. Certain DAWs, don't really have what. Yeah. These and this is old. This stuff's old. So if you listen to other people's stuff, they got the newer, all the gadgets. Mine doesn't sound like theirs. Mine sounds like 2015 because that's what it is. So it's a struggle bus over here. That's what it's doing. That's what I wanted to do. And I wanted to lead into it with that. So this is going to be more struggle bus. Almost. Bum, bum, bum. More struggle bus over here. But yeah, guys, I'm. where? Heading out where? Now, I'll be online for a while. I'll be online until I read my Bible and go to bed. Yeah, I'll be here for hours. My name was Rockabye, all the hearts and the walls and around. It still comes out on the ESCEE, don't even try to be. When you come up to me, don't even try to say. Yeah, rock him. I'm gonna try to find your lead that you want. Oh, oh, oh. I kind of like that. I kind of like it like right here. But I like it under it. Let me see this. Bring the music down. Almost. I need something else. That's why I super chat. Just want to support. I appreciate that. Yeah, I appreciate that. I haven't been super chatted in probably 5 years. Yeah, and I don't usually ask for super chats either. I don't, hey, make sure you like it, 'cause I mean, you like it, you know. Time changes. It's not strong enough. Get a little clap. Yeah, thanks. Oh, what DOS am I using? This is GarageBand. Well, not Logic. This is Logic. This is Logic. And I really like Logic. So we're going to do this again. work with this reflective. Let me see something now. These reflective strings are tough because they're take a guess. Take a guess at it. Take a guess. I am way older than that. I am way older than 40. I am 58 years old. 5'8", 58, my friend. Good age. Really good age. Yeah, I got a couple, got a little back going on. My knees got a little. I tell you what, when the knees went out, when the knees stopped kneeing, like I can't run like I used to. That's when you gain all the weight. That's when you get all the health problems. That's when it hits you. That's when you get all the gut, then all the high blood pressure. That's what gets you. You can't do the squats, and then your back goes out, and you can't. You can't power. You You can still do stuff, but you can't get in there like the youngins and you can't, Yeah, thank you. Thank you. You know what? I tell you what, it's a blessing, really. It's a blessing. I don't do as much sugar. That helps. I don't do a lot of sugar. Every now and then I get a little bit in there, a little cookie or something. A little cookie. Yeah. But yeah, I do a lot of this. I do a lot of water. Get a lot of that going on. I sleep. I get some sleep. I get it in. I get it in at any time. Because I don't have a job. So, anytime you know what, I'm going to sleep. And I just go to sleep. Yeah, that water. Anytime it's time to sleep, man, I don't even argue with sleep. It's like it's time to wake up 15, 20 minutes later, like, okay, and keep going, I'll sleep online. I'll forget that I'm even on. Wake up like, oh, what was I doing? Making beats. Okay. I don't care. So that's one thing. I get my sleeps and I don't have a lot of stress. I don't stress, You know how we stress over everything? Everybody stress that? I don't. I don't care. I don't get all up in a tizzy over stuff that I just can't control. I have nothing to do with it. I can't control it. I just don't. The president did this. Okay. Well, so I have to move. I mean, I don't know. And I just, I don't have a woman, so that helps, because I can't afford one. So I don't try to get out here and banging my head up against the concrete trying to satisfy some woman who's eventually going to leave me anyway. So I don't even go that route. I just, like, damn, I'm leaving till you don't even have to say goodbye to me anymore if you're leaving. You don't. Woman doesn't even have to, I'm leaving. She doesn't even have to explain it. You don't have to explain to me that you're leaving. Just, I understand. I got a kitchen full of appliances. There's hardly anywhere to walk in my living room. You can't sit down on my couch. What would I have done at 33? You mean looking back? Well, I tell you what, at 33 years old, you probably got a decent pair of knees. You got a good back. Don't forsake the gym. Go to the gym. But don't lift crazy. Keep that regiment going 2-3 times a week. Drop down and do some push-ups in between that when you're not at the gym. Keep that going on. And the reason why I say that is because of your heart. Keep your heart, boom. Get that cardio in while you can. Yeah, because when you can't do that stuff anymore, your heart's going to have it's going to be working more. So if your heart is not used to working that more, you're going to have problems. But if your heart was already sitting at a 50, 50 beats per minute type of thing, 48 beats per minute, you were doing good. So now that it hits 60 and 70, you might get a little pain, but it's like, oh, I remember when I was, and then it's not so hard to get it back down there. Drop down and knock out some push-ups every day. If you can't, run like you used to, you and push-up goes directly to your heart. And this is clinically proven. So I would get in the regiment of exercising for your heart. Not so much for the aesthetics of looking good, but do a lot of heart exercise, like a lot of squats, but not heavyweight squats. You can take. I got a 35-pound here. I think it's 30. I do squats with that, one leg, two leg, because it's good for your heart. So that's where I would start. If I was your age, I would definitely run if I could, but watch your knees. I would probably take boxing lessons because there's nothing like a straight right to the face to get somebody out of your face. So yeah, that confidence also helps you. It also, when the women see that, you don't take no BS. They're more attracted to you because you're still in that lane where you might be hunting for a wife. Who knows? That's on you. But there's nothing like being able to handle yourself in a street fight. So always keep that in mind. So if you can, what else is out there? Educate yourself. And I would say get a degree. I have a degree, but I don't use it. But I also picked up a trade. So that is the big thing, money. How do I pay my rent? I picked up a trade. So if I was your age, knowing what I know now, I would go to a trade school. I would still get a 4-year degree, but I would get that after I went to trade school. Yeah, I would add it on to it. Yeah. And this way, if somebody fires you, you can tell them to eat your shorts. Okay, you fired me. All right, fine. Go on vacation. You know what I'm saying? I feel like you would have a lot of offers as far as content. Make beats live is cool. I feel like you should make more. Well, you need to go and search my page because I have a bunch of stuff on there. But yeah. Well, there's a lot of younger men that ask me questions like this. So I tell and I don't do the whole podcast. Sit up here and listen to me. Get out of here. Go out and do. I tell people go out and do something. I always send the men outside. Always. There's a 9-year-old kid that comes on here and asks me, just, hey, it's me, I'm 9. He wants everybody to know he's 9. I don't really like talking to him, but he's 9. He's a boy, And you know what I do? I tell him to go outside and skin his knee or something. Yeah. What are you doing in here with us? Go outside. You've been through a lot as far as the past, and I've been through too much. All my exes live in Texas. I've been through some stuff, man. But yeah, I always send the men outside. I send the men outside to bump their heads, get a scar or two, something. Freaking pansy, go do something. Go buy some tools. Go buy a drill. Do it just to freaking do it. They're cheap. Buy a cheap drill. Get a damn miter saw. Do something, you idiot. Go create something. Do something. Stop hanging out with the women. They're not doing anything except sitting there looking at you like you're stupid. Get away from them. Go build something. They'll come around. Go outside and work on your car in the middle of the winter. Just pop the hood and look up under it in a snowstorm. It'll put some hair on your chest. Just do it. Just go outside and do it and see what happens. Right in the middle of a blizzard, hailstorm, do something. Just walk outside and, a pair of Levi Strauss and freaking Carhartt and a Timberland hat and some Red Wing boots. Freaking A, man. Pop the hood and just make sure everything smells right. Just, right in the middle of a blizzard. Who cares? Put on, you know what I'm saying? Just out there manning it up. And close it like, yeah, my car runs right. Start it up, listen to it. Yeah, you're damn right. You're damn right. Your trucks ain't running, but mine's is. Damn right. Walk back in the house. Kick your boots off to the side, grab a pizza, and watch, watch your favorite show because your truck is running. 6 in the morning when you go outside and you jump in your truck, it's the beast. It's gonna fire up. That's what matters. Can I get to work? Freaking A. Yeah, get a drill, dude. Can I get to work? Is what I want to know. It's what I want to know. It's gonna be another snowstorm. I don't care. I have 4-wheel drive. I have a 5.7 freaking 4 on the floor, freaking 8-gear transmission with the damn dual exhaust, freaking snowstorm. What the hell's that? Get out of here, snowstorm. I'll throw this son of a gun in 4 and I'll go over a mountain. Let's do it. Who's up for it? Watch everybody in their electric little pussy wagons just put the side of the road. Get out of here. Grab some coffee at the nearest Sheets, with your flannel on and go to work. I'm going to work. Where you going? It's 6 in the morning. I'm going to work. Leave me alone. You know what I'm saying? Got your lunch packed. It's what it is. It's what it is. Maybe tow somebody out of a ditch. Hopefully she's cute. Got a nice rack. Who knows? Whatever. It's what it is. Man up. Go outside. Get a drill. I bought some drills a couple of months ago. I can't leave them alone. I wake up in the middle of the night just to go out in the living room just to look at my drills. It's bad. Freaking A. Just to look at my damn drills and the damn mess I made out there. Trying to figure out how I'm going to clean it up, and the answer is I'm not. I could have cleaned it up a month ago. I'm not cleaning that up. I'm leaving it right where it is. I got about 7. I got 2 refrigerators in my living room. One of them doesn't work. The other one I fixed. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 washing machines just right on the corner right there. Let me see how many are fixed. 1, 2, 3. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 of them are fixed, and 1, 2, and 2 of them are not. And that's what I do, man. I wake up whenever I want, usually around 10, 9, 10, who knows. Depends on if I was scrolling last night. Then once I get some oatmeal, I do that. I eat oatmeal. And when I get it together, after I'm done whatever on YouTube or whatever, I go out there and look at whatever problem I have, and then I try to fix it. And then once I do, I post it on, Facebook marketing or OfferUp, and then somebody buys it. Shoot, I just got another washing machine. I picked one up, and I was debating whether I was going to get it or not. Didn't cost me anything, but I was like, let me get it. I know my house is full, but let me get it anyway. Brought it home. You know what was wrong with it? Nothing. They got rid of it because the gasket had mold on it. So I went and bought some mold cleaner. I put it on there, left it on there all night. The next day it was gone. Free washing machine. Next day it was gone. Put my clothes in it, washed it. Love it. Love it. Free washing machine. Nice one too. Yeah, post it on the internet. But yeah, if something was wrong with it, then I'd have to take it apart and see if I can fix it, and see if it's in the budget, and see what Amazon are selling the parts for. Fix something. Get a set of screwdrivers. Get a drill. New set of bits. get a new set of bits. It's cheap on Amazon. Everything is cheap, man. Things are cheap on Amazon. Get a drill, man. I'm telling you, I don't know if you have one or not, but if you don't have one, just buy one. You'll be looking at that damn thing every 5 minutes. Then you'll start looking around the house trying to figure out what you can poke a hole into. I'm serious. You'll be like, I wonder what kind of nails. And, I'm going to show you my drill. I'm going to show you mine. Because my drills, came with a, my drill came with a, damn it, I hurt my foot. My drill came with an impact. So I'm going to show you what I got. Yeah, baby. Oh, yeah, man. You like that was just like, yeah. Hey. Yeah, baby. My rigids. Yeah, them rigids, baby. The rigids ain't playing with nobody. So this is my impact. That's what I use mostly. And this is my drill. And last week I've been wrestling with this. I made a mistake on one of my washers. And then I realized that in order to fix it, I'm going to have to cut a piece of metal off of it. Right. I have a Ryobi generator. I don't have anything DeWalt. DeWalt's expensive. DeWalt is expensive, but DeWalt's the real deal. But these, I'm telling you, these babies right here, I got them from Home Depot. You know how much cost? $99.99 for my impact and my drill. Money well spent. Well spent. Came with 2 batteries. I'm trying to tell you. Came with 2 batteries. I get down with these babies. I get down. Especially when you're working with washing machines. Now, I'm going to have to change my brakes. So this impact is going to come in handy. And I already have the things to get the bolts off. I bought a new jack a couple years ago, so I'm just waiting till the weather breaks. I'm going to go outside and slide up under that truck. Crank it. Yeah, I'm going to get up under there and I'm going to do the left one first because I think that's what the biggest problem is. But yeah, I'm going to change my brake pads. Slide in, slide out, a little bit of oil. Bzz, bzz. Yeah, nice and crisp. Yeah, man, these heat right up too, man. They're good. Got the light. I'm trying to tell you, man, I like this joint. It's got a little weight on it though, so it's, so like, I'm always in awkward positions because I'm usually laying down, and sometimes what I have is the metal is elevated and I have to So sometime that goes on. So to where it'll, you know, it'll test your strength a little bit. You know, it'll be more irritating than strong. Home Depot guy or Lowe's. You know what? I used to live closer to a Lowe's, so I was in there all the time. But I'm gonna say Home Depot. I'm gonna say Home Depot for sure. Home Depot. Both are good stores, but I like Home Depot more. Yeah, I do. But I'm gonna tell you who I like even more. Menards. I like Menards better than all of them. Yeah. Now I like Home Depot when it comes to the choices and the expertise. So I think I get better expertise in Home Depot. But no, Menards with an M. Yeah, we have a chain up here, Menards. There's 5 of them within an hour's drive. And what I really like about them is they're kind of casual. They're very casual. You're not gonna get the same. It's not like walking into a Home Depot because they sell food, they sell clothes, like they sell a lot of different stuff. You know what I mean? Yeah, they sell a lot of different stuff. So it's not as I'm gonna go and build a house, boom. But you can go in there and get your profession on. But I would say go to Home Depot first. Call those guys up first. But I do like me some Menards. I go to Menards a lot. As a matter of fact, I might go tomorrow. So this connector here, so this I had to use. This is a saw actually. So I had to cut a piece of metal off of the washing machine motor housing. So I had to. It took me a minute, but yeah, sliced it right up out of there. Took a little bit, but yeah, these gators are good, man. I was looking at some DeWalt's, but I was like, nah, I could probably get away with these gators. So I got 10. I got like maybe 10 blades for $10. Took that metal right off of there. Had my baby struggling a little bit, but she was in there. So, but being that this is $50 for this, it's a decent price. Yeah. It was an interesting job because I couldn't bend the metal back to where it was supposed to be. And when it comes to washing machines, especially the motor, I guess I could pull one of the motors. No, I don't have one of that loose. But this particular motor, the way it was, I have one sitting outside. But the way it was, it had a piece of metal that needed to be taken off of it. I'll show you the piece of metal, just in case you're interested in what you could do with one of these. couldn't find the metal, but this is about the thickness of what I cut with it, sheet metal. So I used a gator to cut through something like this. It's about this thickness, sheet metal, so it sliced through it. Had a couple sparks, but nonetheless, you could do it with these gators. And this little, 12, 18 volt maybe, rigid. So if you have yourself a little project, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, I got both of these for $100. Came in a nice little bag, so you can carry it to work. It's pretty nice. I was like, okay, for $100, 2 batteries. Hauls ass. So yeah. Now I wouldn't always use this as a drill. I'm gonna say that, or as a as a saw. You know, I wouldn't always. This is actually a drill, but I wouldn't actually use it as a saw all the time. I don't think this motor likes the resistance that you have to cut something like that. But if you're trying to, drill into, because I got some new drill tips. So if you're looking to drill into some concrete or into some wood or something like that, you're good there. You know, you can get into some concrete. I just bought a brand new set of gold tips. So, and they weren't expensive either. So Amazon has a lot of stuff that $200-300, you'll be up and running. I mean, I had the hold on a second. I want to show you something. I want to show you a nice little. So I got this grease gun. If you start working on stuff, which you should start working on stuff, if you haven't already, so your woman isn't looking at you like, aren't you gonna build something? Grease gun comes with 2 cartridges, $18. Huh? Hard to beat that, isn't it? $18. Here's my drills. Makita drill bits. Freaking nice casing. Boom. That'll get some panties wet right there. Honey, I just bought a drill set of really? Yep, some nice Makitas. Yeah, she thinks you're gonna, put up a freaking condominium with these or something. No, you just wanted to punch a hole in some plastic somewhere. But yeah, get yourself a nice pair of these. Very inexpensive. Slips right in. They got the tips to them, so it's not just a. Here, let me show you. It's better than what it used to be, is what I'm saying. Because they make, first they make it to where it's unobtainable for the regular people, and then they're like, everybody starts knocking off an idea. Then they're like, we might as well make it affordable because you have to get rid of the old ones. So they come with this nice head. You got me wanting to go. I'm telling you, go to Home Depot. So they come with this nice right here. They used to just come just regular. They come with this right here, so you can pop in there. I'm telling you, go get yourself a drill. You got $100 in your pocket. You ain't doing nothing with it. Look at that setup, real nice. You got $100. You ain't doing nothing with it. Just have it. Put it, in a garage some damn where. Plus, you can slip them right into this real easy. Boom, set, just like that. Boom. Set. Boom, just like that. So, yes, some nice Makitas. And and I've already used this on my washing machine, on one of them. Had to do some drilling. I might do some more now that I think about it. Just to see if I can save that. Well, no, I don't care. I'm not going to save it. But yeah, so get yourself a nice pair of Makitas. Get yourself these bad babies here. Depends on what it is, the item is. So these bad babies here are, got these for a very inexpensive price. Just in case you get a screw, or not a screw, but a bolt or something you can't get out. Take one of these, you hammer it into wherever it is. First, you use a drill, though. You can drill a hole. Then after you drill a hole, you take this, you hammer it in there, boom. Put in your socket, tip, come right up out of there. Yeah. Yeah. It comes with the big one. Very inexpensive. Just doesn't cost that much. Yeah. Very nice. Now, these are hexagon. These are, let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, these, I don't even know how many. I have one with just 6, and these ones are a lot more. So I have 2 sets of these. But, yeah. These bad boys don't play either. And I use a rubber mallet when I'm hammering with them, too. So I don't use a regular hammer. I use a rubber mallet. And what I like about the metal is it's not super, super, super hard metal, but it's not super soft either. So you got to be, mindful of how much you're trying to get it into something that's metal, because you don't want to strip it. But, they're tough. It's pretty tough. They're forged pretty good. So, yeah, just see a washing machine on the side of the road, take it home. Take it home, take it apart. Go to your job, come home, leave it there for a week. Who cares? But eventually just get around to looking at it. Start reading the codes if it has any codes. And if it doesn't, go online and speculate what might be. You know how I got into this is because I had absolutely $0 in the bank. But my rent was paid. And I ain't had no food, though. I was looking around the house for pennies trying to buy a candy bar because I was always hungry. But my rent was paid. My lights was on. I was like, I need some money. So I started, looking around to see what I could do. And I noticed that in my apartment complex, they were throwing away the appliances. Plus, I started selling stuff in my house. I was selling stuff. And then I was looking at the garbage and seeing what people was throwing away because they would throw it right there in the yard. So I started flipping on OfferUp, just flipping stuff. And then when I saw the appliances come out, I was like, I know those appliances work because I know the neighbor that used to live there. Well, once I started that, those guys start telling me, hey, this apartment, we're taking these appliances out. I start phoning them around. I flipped my first refrigerator for $80. And I've never been broke since. Never. Never been broke since. Yeah. Yep. I've never been broke since. It got so good that I was flipping old refrigerators off of my back porch because I was finding them and I knew that they worked. And then these guys who had they would pick up, they worked for a business that would go pick them up from Lowe's and then take the old ones out of the house, take it to a storage place or whatever. They would sell them to guys like me. They say, hey, this is what we got. They pull up with a truck. I look and I go, I want this, 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 and this. I pay them, boom, right there. They unload, boom, off to the races. Off to the races. I would take it. I wouldn't have to test them because I knew they were good until one of them wasn't. I remember it was an LG refrigerator. I remember it. And so it was a side-by-side. No, it was a 3-door. And I was like, yo, you guys sold me a refrigerator that doesn't work. It was like, oh, our fault, blah, blah, blah. But they did it on purpose. And, eventually, they start coming around again. And then they did it again. And that was last I heard of them. They sold me another one that didn't work. I was like, all right. I said, listen, if you're going to sell me stuff that don't work, just tell me it doesn't work. But so that went out the window. But nonetheless, what happened was when I was looking at that refrigerator that didn't work, I just turned around and just started staring at it. And the question in my mind was, why don't you work? And I had a storage unit too. I was rocking out of a storage unit by then. I had a 10 by 20 full of appliances. I looked at that and I was just staring at it like. And then I said, let me go on YouTube and try to figure out what's wrong with this. And that's what I did. I typed in what kind of refrigerator it was and start going through the guessing game. It could be this, it could be that, it could be this. Then in order to figure all that stuff out, I needed equipment. Next thing you know, I got this, and then I got 2 of these, and and I'm always buying equipment now. I'm always buying a meter or this or that, something that reads this, that, and the third. And eventually I started figuring out what was wrong with refrigerators. Because that was my thing, refrigerators. Because they made so much money. Then I got halfway decent at it. I said I should go to school for it. But I didn't want to pay, I didn't want to do that. But I just learned on my own. And I got good at it. I got really good at it. And now, when it comes to refrigerator, I can pretty much sniff out what the problem is. And so for practice, what I'll do sometimes is go on Facebook and see people are getting rid of refrigerators and they say they don't know what's wrong with it. And then I will analyze it for them, just through messaging, just analyzing it. And some people have been like, oh, okay, I'll go ahead and fix it because I figured out what was wrong with it. You should still go to school. I probably am. I'm probably just going to get the certification just to get it. Get a license and use it somehow. Yeah, I probably will. But, yeah. So I had to chill on refrigerators because I got to the point where I had to deal with gas. And I was like, I don't have a certification, so I don't want to deal with the gas. I can put gas in it. But then I got to here's where I got to refrigerators. I got to where I'm going to have to take the compressor out. And I can take a compressor out. But that's where a lot of complications come in because you got to take the compressor out. You got to, you got to take out, some other parts and replace it. Got to use a computer to, when you put in a new compressor, make sure it matches up with the motherboard. And I said, you know what? I need to train myself doing this stuff. So I'll be able to do it right. But yeah, I've been in and out of people's houses. People have called me. I don't even know who they are. And they say, hey, we hear that you're the guy for this, that, and the third, fixing people's stoves. I make house calls now. If somebody calls and says, hey, I got a this, that, and the third, my first question is, what's it doing? So I've been to people's house to let them, say, okay, your refrigerator is doing this or your refrigerator is doing that. And it's usually somebody that I sold a refrigerator to. And they told somebody about me. They said, this guy sold me a refrigerator. Pretty good. Hey, call him. They called me. I'm like, yeah, $80. I'll come and look at it. Then I'll come take a look at it, sniff around it, see if I can deal with some of the codes. Yeah. See if I can get to the codes. If it's the Samsung, I know how to get to those codes. If it's a Whirlpool or, Maytag, it's the same thing. KitchenAid, Whirlpool, Maytag, they're all the same thing. It's right there on the front. Get to the codes and see what it's doing, see what lights are blinking on. And sometimes I don't even use the codes because I pretty much know what's going on. And sometimes it's not even your refrigerator, it's your house. Yeah. Sometimes it's your house, it's you, it's not the refrigerator. You know what I'm saying? Other times it's a timer. I just got good. But I'm not certified good. But I'm not too bad. I'm not too bad when it comes to, I got like 6, 7 of them. I'm not too bad when it comes to sniffing out a problem on a refrigerator. Sometimes I can just listen to what the customer says and goes, okay, this is how much it's going to cost you and this is what you're going to need. And then what I do with a customer, this is why customers call me. Because I'll say, this is what I think is going on with it. This is what I think you're going to need. And you can do it yourself. But if I do it, it's going to cost you about $80 an hour. If you do it, it's just going to cost you parts and time. And I'll tell you how to do it. But it's up to you. Some of them are like, we'd rather have you do it. I'm like, all right. Then I got to get in there and fix your heater. And I'm going to be there for a couple hours. It's going to cost you. Get them doors off. And especially on them 3 doors, sometimes it's not that easy to get the damn door off, the bottom door. Once you take all that stuff out and you see where all the ice is, your fans are working. Once you test your fans, run a few tests, and then you got to run a test on the heater, and then it's boom, your heater's out. Then you got to test the motherboard and find out why the heater went out. See if you're getting a proper, this, that. And it takes a lot. You're there for 3 hours because you got to do all these tests. You can change the heater, but what made it pop? Then you got to check their electricity. I listen. One guy called me. Yeah, they trust me because I give them a fair price. One guy calls me, right? He goes, hey, I'll buy your refrigerator. Fine. I take it, deliver it to his house, to the condo, one of the condos he owns. Deliver it there, customers there. It's just me. I'm getting a 320-pound refrigerator up a flight of stairs by myself. Not to mention, I got to get rid of the one that's in this kitchen. Another side by side. Just me, nobody else. and the woman that's there. But she's not helping me. She's just running around doing whatever. So I do, put the belt on, boom, get it in the house, in the door, boom, big tone, right? I'm 6'2", by the way. I'm about 266. So, yeah. But I get it in there. I get the other one out, strap it up, get it up out of there. Everything's cool, right? I take the one home, I test it out, gonna find out there's nothing wrong with it. I take that one and I resell it. He hits me back later, probably a year later. It says, hey, the one, hey, it's me again. I bought another refrigerator and I want to know, can you pick it up? Yeah. He was like, I want to know, can you help me get it out of this lady's house and get it to, and I'm like, okay, cool. And I'm like, what's up wrong with the other one? He's like, it's leaking. I'm like, I take that, I help him get the refrigerator over to the other house. He has to pay me for that. I get that one in, get the other one out. We fire the other one up, Samsung. We're like, something's not right here. This refrigerator, it's on, but it's not running. We know that it runs because it just came from the other house. Long story short, now he's Latino. So I'm like, you need to ask your customers, has there been a blowout anywhere in the kitchen? He started speaking to them in Espanol. Turns out that that's exactly what happened. The fuse, the ground wire, has been blown out in the socket where the refrigerator goes. The other two refrigerators that I have, the one that I just took out the house and the one that I first took out the house, both of them worked. Once he started asking him questions, he started asking the other guy, he started telling me what he was saying. I was like, plug this into the one in the living room. Plugged into the living room, pop right on. See, stuff like that. See, he didn't tell his landlord that he blew a fuse. He didn't tell him that. Yeah, he didn't tell him he blew a fuse. And this is why the refrigerator is not working right. There's nothing wrong with the refrigerator, something wrong with the kitchen. It's because they probably had everything on, popped the fuse. He knew that the fuse popped because the guy said, yeah, there was a fuse that popped. You know it because and I've seen this time and time and time again. I've seen it happen over and over and over. I've seen people work on their house and then not tell you. Then the refrigerator you sold me doesn't work. I'm like, I had a lady pop 2 refrigerators on me. Blew them out. I was like, so I started taking them apart to figure out what was wrong. I'm like, something's not right here. I go over to test their electricity. It's off the chain. I said, lady, you need a surge protector. I got her another fridge, got her a surge protector. I ain't heard from her since. Yeah, I thought about that. Them small crawl spaces, though. Electricians. Thought about it. Appliances mostly. Electrician, nah. I like to be in and out. I like to come in and look at your refrigerator and go, oh, it needs this. And then bang that out. You know what I'm saying? And get up out of there. Yeah, I could wire a house. No problem. But I like to be in and out and make a couple $100. I love that. Run a few tests, $400, boom. Deliver a fridge, $400 or $500. You know what I'm saying? I've been into some really nice homes. Really nice homes. I've had people buy really nice refrigerators from me. Really nice. You know what I'm saying? Rich guys. they're not going to come and pick it up. They're like, hey, can you deliver it? Yes. Yes, I can. I'll be right there. I always tell them, though, if there's some stairs, you're going to have to give me a little push. They're like, fine, we'll do it. Yeah. I'm like, boom, let's do it. I'll bring you this, Samsung 420-pound, boom, giddy, pitch black, beautiful. 100%. You're going to pay for it, though. You want me to deliver what? A KitchenAid? A big boy 3-door KitchenAid? Oh, you're going to pay for that. How many stairs is it? I'm not getting that up the stairs, not the traditional way. You tell that woman, I'll deliver it to her house, but how I get it in the door is my business. I've had customers stand there and watch me. They watch me try to get this big old thing in the house, just wrestling with it. I've done it. Sometimes I have to take it apart. Sometimes I need a little help. I've done it. What's the best brand as far as refrigerators? What's the worst? I heard LG. Or do not buy an LG. If you're going to buy a refrigerator, I'm going to tell you what. If you're going to buy a refrigerator within the last 5 years, one that's made within the last 5 years, if you're going for aesthetic, like it has to be good looking, you're going to be looking at a KitchenAid with the soft drawers. Good looking. Or you'd be looking at a Whirlpool Gold. Nice. You even do a nice Samsung. Very nice. Frigidaire, not bad either. But out of all three of those, I'm going to go with, I like the Samsung, but the Frigidaire is more reliable. And if you're going for the most reliable, you're going to be looking at GE. In all the years I've been doing this, I've hardly ever fixed a GE. Matter of fact, I don't remember the last GE that I fixed, but I remember the last GE that I sold. Yeah. I don't remember fixing a GE. Anything. I don't remember fixing a washer. I have a GE washer that I fixed. But matter of fact, I didn't fix it. This GE washer that I got, I didn't fix it. There was nothing wrong with it. They didn't want it because they bought a new one. Most of the time, especially the model that's in there that I have, the old one that runs like a champ, I really like them because they don't have capacitors. They, some of them have timers. Sometimes that's the problem. Timers are cheap. The lid lock might go out in it. Lid lock is $17. Get one off of Amazon for $9 if you want to wait a day. The motors, I've never changed the motor. I've never changed the transmission in one. But Whirlpool, I got 6 Whirlpools out here with, some kind of problem. Transmission this, engine, motor that, spline this, it just board that. I got one that the damn board won't connect with the rest of it. Just, I tell anybody, get a GE. Yeah, get a GE. But people like pretty things. And so this is when they get into Whirlpool, and you're looking at 5 years, you're going to get stuck. LG looks pretty, but don't buy it. Do not buy an LG anything. Don't do it. Life is not good. Don't do it. Oh, I had an LG I bought from this guy for $50. I thought I could fix it. It needed a oh, the compressor worked and everything. But what happened was it wasn't getting any circulation. So the gas wasn't circulating through it. So I was looking to see if it, so what I did was I put gas in it. Then I was seeing if the gas would circulate, but it was stuck somewhere. That is one of the biggest, worst problems to have to deal with, other than leaking. It's one of the worst problems you got to deal with, because you got to find out exactly where it's clogged in at and like where it's stuffed up at. And this is the discouraging part about this. You can't take compressed air and blow it through there. You can't. You can, but it won't fix your problem. But what people do is they take like hydrogen. They'll take hydrogen and blow it up through it and blow everything out of there. And then after you do that, you have to seal up you have to seal the system back up. Then you have to take a step 2 motor and suction out all of the hydrogen out of it. You have to take all that out of there, because you can't leave it there, it'll damage it. And then you have to put whatever gas that was in there. And if it's R600, you gotta have the R600. Then you gotta have it's just your tubes that you gotta use for the R600. You can't have that mixed with the 134A gas, because R600 is butane. It's lighter fluid. It's lighter fluid. It's highly flammable. So you got to run that up through the system and get that to like 2.9 if it's a Whirlpool, 2.9 ounces. You got to make sure that's stable. Then you probably going to have to come back and check the next day to see if there's any leaks. And have mercy if there is, because it's flammable. So you really got to watch your ass with this, because somebody's kitchen can go up in smoke. Got to watch your ass. That's what stopped me. When I came across that problem and I knew that I was going to have to do all that stuff plus buy all that equipment, I started pricing out the equipment. I even got some R600. I got some in there. But I started pricing out the equipment to do the job. I was like, I'm going to need two types of gas. I'm going to need a torch. I'm going to need a replacement filter dryer. I'm going to need some copper for soldering. And I'm going to need a certain type of that. I'm going to need fire retardant blankets. I'm going to need some other types of, let's see what else I need. I mean, it's such a detailed, but then I start pricing it out, and I was looking at about $1,000. That was just to fix one refrigerator. That's just to fix one. And that's with a torch that would cost me maybe a couple $100. Torch and the tip. You know, you see guys on YouTube who are doing this stuff already. But me, I'm always thinking I'm going to go into a customer's house and do this too. That's what slowed me down. I was like, oh. So I got rid of that refrigerator. I said, let me concentrate on something else for now. Yeah, it's time to get certified because you don't want to mess around. Especially if you want to go into somebody's house where they're going to pay you $700-800. Yeah, if you're gonna walk into somebody's house, they say, "Hey, what's wrong with my refrigerator?" You set that bag down. And once you start going through all the testing, you don't hear that compressor kick on, and you know it's not a compressor switch. That's what you're hoping. You're hoping it's a switch. But once you find out it's not that switch, and then you go and you test that run start common, you hear that sound that you don't want to hear, which is beep. You hear that continuous beep, you know it's grounded. The compressor's grounded. You just look at the people like, how old is this thing? You're like 5 years old. And then you got to tell them right there. You go, all right, so you got a continuous beep on your run start common. That means this thing is grounded. You got two different numbers showing up on your run start, but your common is flat at 0. This is grounded. So, you need a new compressor. And you're looking at getting one brand new, $295. Brand new. On the next train smoking, $295. That's if you're lucky. You can go up to $400. You're gonna be looking at a filter dryer, $45, almost $50. Depends on the filter dryer. You're looking at hopefully if it's a 2-step, I don't have to change your 2-step. So I got to, test that, see if it clicks on and off. And if it does, then you're good. But if it doesn't, then your 2-step went out. Now you're looking at another $80 for your 2-step switch. And I got to solder that all on and weld that on, whatever. Then you're looking at, you gotta cut all your lines. Then you gotta pull your compressor. Then you gotta cut your 2-step maybe. Then you gotta cut your filter dryer. And you're hoping there's no leaks anywhere. Then you put your new one in. You bolt it down. Boom, 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 boom. And then you start from the back, and you heat up your line in the back. Boom. Put that on. Put those solder. Make sure that's good. Look at it. Boom. The other one in the back. Line in the front. Boom. Cool them all down. Boom. Then you go ahead and hook up your filter dryer. Same way. Boom. And then your 3-step. Usually you won't have to do your 3-step. Hopefully. Then after you get everything connected, everything's dried off, and everything's good, then you're going to have to go ahead and plug in your gas. So you're going to have to weigh your gas. And now you're looking at 600 RA. So you're going to have to weigh it. You got a scale. Put it on a scale, zero it out. You're going to have to look on a compressor and see how much it takes, which is usually going to be 2.9 or something like that. Doesn't take as much as 134A. 134A, you'll be looking at 4 or 5. So you got 2.9, and then it's like, okay. Then you fire up your hoses. It would probably help if you had some yellow jackets. Those are pretty expensive. Those are the name brand of the hoses. Then you got those all going on. You got your can of gas going in. But even before you do that, you have to suction out all the air inside of it. So you can't even hook up your gas yet because you have to suction all the air out of it. And what's interesting is you can take a Vever motor, one-step pump, and suck the air out of it, but it's going to be smoky in the house. You can also take another compressor and suck the air out of it. So you're going to have to figure out how you're going to do that. But once all the air comes out of it, you're looking on your gauges and you know that, boom, all the air is out of it. Then you hook up your gas so you can pump air into it. And, hopefully you're a go from there. That'll be about $600-700. And hopefully it'll go that smooth. Hopefully it'll go that smooth. Once you fire up that torch, make sure that gas is right. It's a mess. I like me some motors though. Little 3-in-1 going on, 3-in-2 compression. Couple windings. Just got to be careful with them. Got to be careful with the motors. 3-in-1, 3-in-2. Go over, under, in and out. I like me some refrigerators, but I ain't ready for the big time. I ain't ready for the big time. Nice talking to you, bro. thinking. Does she love me? Does she love me or not? Does she love me or not? You don't have to wonder if a girl loves you. Just go with no. It's gonna ask you that money. I'm just wondering if this woman loves me. Just go with no. Why? Because it's safe. Yeah, just go with no. Babe, I was just wanting to know if you love me. Just go with no. Just go with absolutely no. That's it. She doesn't tell you she loves you, just go with no. Babe, I was just wondering if you love. Don't ever wonder if somebody loves you. Do you love? No, they don't. I was just. Why did it? Do you love me? Nope, they don't. That's it. Look, do you love me? They do not love you. You want to get mad about it? Go ahead. Who cares? Women don't care. Women aren't sitting up there caring. Women are something else. They're different now. Women do not care. You cry over a woman, you can forget it. Babe, I just want to. You. You cry over that woman, you can forget her. That's it. She's gonna be up under another man doing the jig. Quickly. Quickly. She's gonna be in another man's bed, holding back the years. And that's gonna be that. I keep holding, 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 holding. That's all I have to say. That's all I have to say. I'll keep on. So tired. Holding, 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 holding. What do you guys want to talk about? 3 words to the whack, get yourself back. Can you guys rap? Looking for somebody who can rap. No. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Ha, 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 ha. Yeah. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. The 3 words to the back, get yourself back. Come on down and then give me no shot. To your mouth, you see, you got to give it to your best ability. You got to funk it up until you funk it down. The way you funk it up, it's not messing around. Come on, let's go to work. Let me see your money. It's not to get on. It's not to get on. Wiggy, 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 wiggy. Shut up. Boom, 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 boom. It's not to get on. So is there anybody here? Is there anybody here? It says one. It says one person. But, you know, a 3 word to the back. Pick yourself back. All right, so I'm assuming that nobody's here. Holding back the year. There's nobody here. Oh. We're not here. Ain't nobody here. Always still on my ear. And on my ear. I'll keep on. I'll keep on. I'll keep on. So tired. Upload complete. It's uploaded that fast. Holding, 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 holding. All I have to do, all I have to do. And there goes copyrights.